Our next speaker is Mr. Bijay Amatya. Bijay is CEO of Kora Tours. So Bijay, if you would like to take over here, please.
Yeah. Namaste to everyone. I'm Bijay Amatya, CEO of Kora Tours, a destination management company. And I've been working in this tourism trade for the last 40 years. In 2013, I decided to join hands with a bigger group called Yati World, Open Kora Tours, with focusing on high-value travelers, trying to break the rules, go where people, they don't, take venture mostly. It's like road less travel. And because right now the tourism is almost, zero, country definitely has opened for trekkers and expeditions with some conditions. There are some people coming in, especially VIPs, like we had Prince of Bahrain, Qatar, they're here, and there are a few people they're here to do the climbing in the mountains. Slowly, people are even coming for trekking to different regions, even though, the virus is still around. Luckily, the death rate is only 0.6%. Recovery rate is 81% in the country. And hopefully, by next year, things will be all right when we have vaccinations available. Few airlines started coming, like Mr. Kasichi was saying, Turkish Airlines joined, Qatar, few airlines. So people are slowly started moving in. And government now is planning to open the country for all types of tourists with few conditions. Like they definitely will have to bring a COVID-free certificate, valid for 96 hours. There will be a mandatory 3 days quarantine, but the visa will be given at the airport. The visa on arrival will be happening. So slowly we'll see the situation is improving, and we'll have visitors slowly coming in. Of course, we not saying that there will be a big rush, but slow and steady will have tourists coming in. And we as a company focusing more on next year with making different packages to the mountains, to the safari parks, taking people for Everest flight seeing, to see the different parts of Nepal. And that's where we are mostly focusing on now. And there are hotels with most of the hotels, they have protocols maintained, transportations have protocol maintains, guides are fully trained by now to handle tourists. So this is what is happening right now. In a minute, we'll have our presentation. If you can put the slides on, please. The pace.
Yeah, sure. 1 second. Yeah, I'm sharing it now.
Can I just?
Yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Thank you.
Cheers.
If you move a little bit up, a little bit up. Yeah. This is how the country is. We started. With the main focus with the customer, care and responsible tourism. We give a lot of emphasis on customer care and their safety. Is much more important for us than the money we make all the time. So that's where we are focusing most. We definitely believe in giving them very good experience. Nowadays, slowly we started believing that we are moving from experience tours to transformative tours and slowly to regenerative tours. And that's what is happening in Nepal. taking people to the different parts of the country slowly and opening them so that they will cherish the memories which they collect from here and will remember for a longer time. And in between, we have definitely developed very close relationship with our clients, especially Nepal actually is well known, because Nepal is very much well known for highly developed culture, our mountains, and the most important, our friendly and smiling people. That's our strength. Can I have the next slide, please? Now, the services which we provide, we specialize in tours to Nepal. We take them to Tibet, Bhutan, and Darjeeling, Sikkim, and Kalimpong part of India. One could fly from Kathmandu to a place called Bhadrapur, and from there you could drive to Darjeeling in 3 hours. And from there you could go to do the tour of Sikkim and Kalimpong. We mostly do tailor-made tours as, according to the wishes and desires of our client. So we make special packages and then after give it to them. We based on different ideas for both FITs and GITs, we do incentive tours. We do special tours like bird watching, mushroom hunting, wildlife safari, and rafting, trekking. So we designed something very new along the Himalayan belt. We also go to the places where a lot of people will not venture to go. It's like a tour curated especially for the tourists, and the places are less traveled. So they could see the beauty of the place and as well as mingle with the people. That's what we do now. But right now, because of this COVID, we are not planning to take people there. We are definitely planning to take people where their people could go and be with the nature. So different places. Can I have the next slide, please? Now, Kora Tour is a part of Yati World. It's a big conglomeration. And this group is quite largest in tourism in Nepal, largest tourism group in the country, which has a track record, outstanding track record of success and excellence in providing unparalleled service to its clients. Can I have the next, move it to the next one, please? Now, this Yati World owns 2 domestic airlines. One flies to trunk routes called Yati Airlines, like Kathmandu, Pokhara, goes to Chitwan, go to the birthplace of Buddha called Lumbini in the south, mostly in the flat area, we call it Tarai. Tarai Airlines is concentrating mostly on the mountain plains, like Zomasom, Lukla, Taplejung, basically serving to the people, those living in the higher up in the mountain, as well as for the trekkers where they go. We do have our own helicopter service, which we use to rescue clients and also do flight seeing. And the most important and very popular flight seeing is doing the flight seeing to Everest region, flight to Everest. We also take them people for what we call the mountain for breakfast, where people could fly in with a helicopter, do the flight seeing of Everest, then come back and have a breakfast looking at the Mount Everest right in front of you. If the weather is clear, the view which anyone will have will never ever forget in their entire life with this helicopter service. And we do have a deluxe hotel in Kathmandu called Gokarna Forest Resort. This is a traditional type of hotel with 18-hole golf course, where a lot of people, they come and there's a forest inside, so people could go for a walk, try their hand on the golf courses. We do have safari laws in national national park called Chitwan, called Kasara Jungle Resort. That's for the very deluxe type of property for a lot of people with 40 rooms. Then we have comfort lodges where people could trek. You don't need to carry anything, just carry your backpack. We'll provide porters, we'll provide guides to the Everest region. And this lodge is called Yeti Mountain Homes. The next one, please. And we do have comfort lodge called Karandown lodges at Annapurna region. That's 7 lodges. We also have a camp at the bank of a river called Soti River. And that we have a mountain lodge very close to the place called Bandipur, from where you can see all these 3 peaks. You can see Dhaulagiri, you can see Annapurna range, and you can see Manasulu from there. And we do have a luxury resort with 29 rooms called Mox Mustang in Jomsom, which is you'll have to fly from Kathmandu to Pokhara, and from Pokhara either you could drive or you could fly, which takes almost 18 minutes to fly to a place called Jomsom, and that is the other side of Annapurna range, where people could stay and have excellent experience with the local people called Thakali. And they are very well known. In old days, they used to do their trade with Tibet. So they went along a river called Kali River, Kali Gandaki River. They used to go from there to there. Also, that's also en route to do round Annapurna. When you do the round Annapurna trek. So one could stay there in Mox Mustang. We have a luxury deluxe, hotel called Hoke in Lumbini, the place where Buddha was born, which is very close to Indian border, almost 20, 30 kilometers north of Indian border, which is well known, and it attracts a lot of Buddhists all over the world, as well as from India. Now, the group also has international airlines called Himalayan Airlines, which now flies to Bangkok, now going to lot of Middle East, like Dubai, going to Saudi Arabia, and a few other places. Next, please. Now the question, why we do the Kora? So we have a dedicated team who are well trained. All our team members, they're highly trained and experienced to provide very much personalized service to our client. So we provide each client a separate person to look after them. Guides, we have sufficient guides who speaks fluent English, Spanish, Italian, French, Japanese, German, Chinese, and Russian, which you get. We have the fleet of vehicles of different sizes, which for different types of people, like jeeps, cars, limousine, minivans, big buses. We also handle luxurious air charters, and recently we've been handling for 7-8 years, which is from Hapag-Lloyd air charters coming from Germany. We have charters coming in from Netherlands, Switzerland, Belgium. But definitely now we'll be looking as a charter, if at all possible, from Ireland as well. And we also handle clients from those who take the sea cruises. They come to either Bombay, nowadays called Mumbai, or they go to Chennai, in old days used to call Madras, or to the Calcutta port. Some of them, they also fly in from Bangkok. They stay here for a week or 10 days, and then after they fly back, destination for where they could catch their train. So we organize this, and most of our tours mostly are 10 days we always suggest 3 nights in Kathmandu minimum, 2 nights in Safari Park called Chitwan, and 2 nights to Pokhara to see the valley and do the snorkeling, like staying like Tiger Mountain lodges. And some of them, from there they could go and do the walk, comfort trek to Karandawane lodges. Sometimes we do use tea houses as well. This is basically what the tools we offer in Nepal. A lot of people, we do have definitely good comments from them. A lot of people, those who are coming to Nepal. Now, we expecting when the country will open, maybe in December, mid of December. So most likely we'll be able to save our summer. If not, then we are looking towards the last quarter of 2021. Yeah, the next one, please. Yeah. So this is what we all have to do. We think now with the link, with this, what Ireland and Nepal Chamber of Commerce is doing, something which is very commendable. And we expect, and I definitely, personally, we definitely suggest that we do open a new corridor and do a virtual platform, B2B meeting with the prospects. Or when we have time later, when it's open, we'll come there and have a individual face-to-face meeting with them. And I see there's a great potential because a lot of people from Ireland, would be interested coming to Nepal. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Thank you very much, Bijay. I've heard of some of the resorts there, not all of them, but there's certainly a fantastic mix of opportunities there for tourism going forward in the future. So that's it. That's our 4 speakers for this morning.